I'm Ed Mulder from IBM, and today I wanted to go over how to set up a blockchain network and do some chain code on Bluemix. To do this, I'm actually going to leverage one of the courses that you can find on DeveloperWorks. There's actually three that show or talk about blockchain, how it applies to a business network, talks about blockchain and hyperledger fabric. And the final one is build your first chain code, and that's what we're going to focus on today. So first thing we want to do, we're going to want to start the course, and you're going to need an IBM ID. If you don't have one, you're going to have to create one. I'm not going to go over that in today's video. So first we're going to start the course, so you can take a look at it. And okay, today we're going to do a lab from DeveloperWorks, and as you can see, we're going to create and deploy chain code to the IBM blockchain service on Bluemix. So let's get started. First thing you're going to need a Bluemix account. So if you haven't opened a Bluemix account, you're going to do that. It's pretty easy. And let me just pop on over there. Sorry for seeing everything open on my desktop. And here we go. So all you gotta do is click on create a free Bluemix account and fill out your email, all your information, and you will get a 30-day trial. Since I already have a Bluemix account, I'm going to skip that part, and I'm just going to go ahead and I will log in. And while it's doing that, let's go back to the lab. Okay, so next thing, obviously you're going to have a Firefox or Chrome browser. I would suggest that you use Chrome. There are some features in Chrome that are useful, but you can use Firefox. It shouldn't be an issue. Next thing you're going to do, you're going to want to establish a GitHub account. So let's go there. So this is github.com. What you're going to want to do, you're going to want to sign up. So click on sign up, pick a username, you provide your email address, password, and you create an account. It's really that simple, and then that will set you up to have a repository, find code, fork it, all the things that you will need to do. GitHub, if you haven't used it, very useful. So that is the second prerequisite for the lab. Last prerequisite is that we're going to download the Go language compiler. You need Go installed, or the compiler installed on your laptop in order to do the coding. Go is the language that you use for the chain code or the smart contract in IBM Blockchain. And let's go over to the golang.org, and here you'll see is, depending on which operating system you're using, you can download the appropriate version of the compiler. You have the choice of Windows, Apple, Linux, where you can download the source code. I'm using Apple, so, and I already have this downloaded, but essentially you'll see it just downloads the package, you run it, and that's all you need to do. Okay, and you're going to want to go to the catalog, which is up here in the right hand corner. And very simple to find a service. Use the search. I like to use the search function, or you can go through the categories and find it. But here we have We have blockchain. And we're going to create the service. You can take the default service name. I like to, when I'm doing these labs, I like to add the date so I know when it is, or it's unique. So let's just add the date. And we're just going to accept all the defaults and create the service. And it takes a few seconds, but then what you'll see, we have a blockchain service just like that. Now let's take a look at it. We're going to launch the dashboard, and what you'll see is now this is what we call the free developer service. You get 4 nodes. You get the membership services node, and you get 4 peers right out of the box without doing anything. So, so there you have it. We've created our service, and now we're going to look at creating some chain code.